Shalom, shalom. I'm the brother Marakam. But first and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakak Kodash. Give honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and the Akim out there that are pushing the truth with nothing but sincerity. In the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai. Started from the tribe of Judah all the way down to Issachar. You know, if I say the honors to Great Millstone, of course. So today was a simple topic, though. I was watching a brother, and he was talking about, looking at the man in the mirror, as in yourself, evaluating yourself, though, that you're going to have a certain balance, though. I'm not certain, you do got to have a balance. It's like it. That you got to have a balance, though, how you do things, and what you do, And, which is true, I totally agree with him. You have to have a certain balance, though. So, a balance, though. Could do a little bit of this, could do a little bit of that. It's fine, But there has to be a balance to it, though. And that's the thing about it, though, that, people that are not in the know, people that are not in the truth, though, they exceed to do things over the top, though. And you see the image right here is a drunk guy, right? So my topic today is about drinking, though, that, yeah, you could drink, though, but, don't overdo it, though. And see, the wine, though, the bottle, it's like you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, just going to give an example, like a weapon, right? Like a gun, you can have it, though, but if you're over there using it too much or don't know how to use it, that gun can get you in a lot of trouble, Yeah, you have one, that's fine for protection, defense, though. But of course, we put our trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. If you do have one, then shit, you do have one, but you're not going to be a nigga with a gun and go, motherfucker, get you mad and you're going to go, bang, bang, though. You know what I'm saying, though? You got to move wisely, though, You have one, but that's fine. But like I said, though, it's how it's like how, you use it, though, man. When to use it and when, don't, so that's the thing about it, though. So with the alcohol, with wine, alcohol, you could have it, though, but it's how you use it, though, and how much you use it, though. You know what I'm saying, though? So there's, like me, for an example, though, I had a heavy demon, though, on the drinking. I had a big, heavy drinking demon on me, though, And it's not that I would get blacked out every day. It was just that I was just drinking the motherfucker, man. The majority of the time, though. They call it bench drinking, though, but you were still drinking, you know what I mean, though? So, people, you surround yourself with people that like to do that shit, though. You pick up the habit, though, man. So, coming into the truth, though, I already had my family, too, and everything. Young, my baby, I had a baby. So it was, like, more easier for me to separate myself from that crowd, though, of going out and drinking and shit, though, So, but in reality, though, I was already tired of it, though, and I wasn't even trying to surround myself with the type of people that like to drink a lot, though, because, the whole drinking and partying and being around other people, and shit got played out, man. Especially if you live in a small town like where I live, so it's been played out for me, though. So when I started having my family, whatever, it was just perfect timing, though, because I didn't want to be a wine bibber no more, I wanted to just relax, though, and chill off that shit, though, So what helped me was just pretty much staying the fuck away. And do I drink still? Occasionally, though. One time I bought a six-pack, shit, six-pack, right? Shit took me about like almost a month, though, to drink it. You see? So it's in every type of thing whenever I want it, though, you know what I mean, though? So it's not like I need it, though. Drink it because I liked it, though. But, there's a balance to it, though. And, there's some people that are proud out there that are, like there's people that are proud though and say, I haven't touched not one drop of alcohol in 5 to 10 years. All right, that's cool. But if you're Israelite and if you know about the Passover, I mean, shit, you gotta drink some wine, you know? So that's the thing about it though. Like I said though, if you say you're Israelite, but you don't drink wine, well, what about Passover though, you know? So that's the type of things that you gotta ask yourself though, you know? But like I said, I'm not here advertising or trying to want anybody to pick up the bottle though. I ain't saying that shit though, you know? If you know, you had a heavy demon on that, had a heavy demon, drinking demon though, and you just don't want to drink at all, hey man, hey, go for it. You know? There's Akim that have a weapon though. Hey, that's them. You know what I'm saying though? Let them be. You know what I'm saying though? So that's the thing though, man. So if you pick up the bottle and like you don't want to do that shit though, because you know how it works though, and it's a heavy demon that you know could get to you, then fucking stay away. Don't drink at all. You know what I'm saying though? And that's the way it is, you know? So it's just me though, man. Like I said, it was just the time when I was younger, it was easy. I was young. Shit, I was just not committed though. So I was doing what the hell I wanted though, because to me, it was fun. But now looking back though, all that time that I wasted, man, could have been the truth though. But hey, the Lord has it the way He has it for a reason though, man. But back then I wasn't ready though. More immature though. More in the worldly stage though. So it wasn't time for me at that time though, But just looking back though, from the alcohol, all that time I wasted, man, I could have been doing something else. You know what I'm saying though? But anyways, let me get some scriptures. Let me get some scriptures real quick. 1 Timothy 5:23, it says, drink no longer water, but use a little. See? Little. I didn't say a lot. But use a little wine for thy stomach's sake and thy often infirmity. See? So wine's good for you, but the real wine though. None of that fucking fake Dollar Tree or Dollar General wine though. Like you gotta get the real wine though. It says little wine for thy stomach's sake and thine often infirmities. See? So, little wine is good for you. It's good for your stomach, So, let's get in this app, though, right here. See, it says, Paul had the gift of healing, Lord, for health. This is very significant when we study the subject of sickness and health of believers. Such adding little wine to it would be better. See, it says, it is possible that Timothy's physical problems came from drinking impure water. In such a case, adding a little wine to it would be beneficial. Adding some wine to drinking water was a common practice in those days. Notice here the word little. See? So, so it's good practice though back then though, putting a little bit of wine and drinking it. See? But see, back then they had the real wine though. None of that fake ass shit though. You know what I mean though? None of that fake ass shit though they got now though. It's not diluted with different shit though. Chemicals and all that though, So you see? So in the kingdom we're gonna have all that though, man. We're gonna have the real deal, man. Everything that's gonna be pure. It's not gonna be some fake chemical that they, like ingredients is like 50 ingredients, like 50 ingredients into just, what I'm saying though, it's gonna be pure, man. You know what I mean? It's just gonna be one ingredient. So see, but anyways, like I said, it says, but use a little wine for like the stomach's sake. See? And they say use a lot. We just need a little bit. Okay? Because in the kingdom, let me get this real quick. Matthew 26:29 says, "But I say unto you, I will not drink henceforth of this fruit of the vine, until that day when I drink it new with you in my Father's kingdom." See? So in the kingdom, though, which is coming soon, Yahushua is going to, sip with us, man. He's going to drink with us, man. See? So it's going to be a time of celebration, though, because the true king is is in the earth, though, man. In the new kingdom, though. You see? So that's what I'm saying, though, man. Gonna be, new management, though. But Yahushua is gonna drink with, if we are the elect, though, Yahushua is gonna drink with us, man. You know what I'm saying, though? Have you ever, have that cousin that you haven't seen in a long ass time, or uncle that you haven't seen in a long ass time? And you're like, oh shit, hey, come have a beer with us. Catch up, though, So that feeling, though, man. You know what I'm saying? That feeling, though. So in the kingdom, man, shit, it's been beautiful, man. Brother's gonna be crying, though, man. We're gonna be rejoicing, though. I'll be just rejoicing. You know what I mean? I'll be just rejoicing because Esau is not in control no more. Because this guy's the devil, man. This guy's a fucking devil, man. You know what I mean? And it just oppresses so much, though, man, that I've been seeing the type of bullshit that he be doing and shit, man, that it's like, damn, man. And it always goes back to, it's because of Esau. Esau, he allows this, or he does this, though, man. If you do a little bit of this, though, and if you can get a little bit of that, just some of bullshit, man. You know what I mean, though? Because in reality, it's because, you know what I mean, we're only limited to certain resources because, you know what I mean, because who we are, And that's the shit that sucks, though, because of who we are. You got the red zones, the red lines, you know what I mean? All that shit, though. Man, all that shit is real, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't just open up shop, though, and everything, which we don't care, though, because this place is going to get destroyed, though. But you know what I'm saying, though? So that's the thing, though. So either you're going to be the house slave or the field slave. What do they call it? The Negro, house Negro, or the field Negro? Who are you? You know what I mean? Who are you? Are you the field Negro or you're the house Negro? You know what I'm saying, though? Because the elect, though, is definitely the field Negro. They want this place to be destroyed. And then we want, what did it say, though? That saying, though, whatever it calls it, let it be window so it could pick up more fire, though. So that's the thing, man. So the elect is definitely going to be the field Negro, man. We don't got time for this place, man. We don't want this place to still continue, man. You know what I mean, though? And it sucks, man. It fucking sucks being here. Management and shit is horrible. Man, Esau, you're doing a horrible job. And the whole world sees it right now. The whole world, all eyes is on the U.S. right now, man. All eyes is on the U.S. literally right now. So, good luck with that, Esau. Good luck with that, Esau. What you're doing. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, though. Because pretty soon we're going to be out this motherfucker, man. And I'm going to be happy. I know brothers are going to be happy too, man. So, hold on. Slack here. Slovakia. So, yeah, man. So that's the thing, man. This place needs new management, though. You're going to get Proverbs 23 and 20. It says, be not among winebibbers, among riotous eaters of flesh. For the drunkard and the glutton shall come to poverty, and the drowsiness shall clothe the man with rags. You see? So, you know, the not among wine bibbers, man, the party scene, man. You know what I'm saying though? There's a bunch of wine bibbers there. And then what did they do afterwards though, man? They get hungry and want some tacos afterwards though, man. You know, I've been in that scene though. I was part of that scene and I was just talking, you know what I mean? So be not among wine bibbers, among rich eaters of flesh. See? Motherfuckers that just want to drink up and just party though and have a feast though. You know what I'm saying though? Because that was a common thing that I saw over here, you know, where I'm from though, you know. And the thing about it though is that it happens though, man. You know? So it says for the drunkard, the glutton shall come to poverty. See? Because what happened though, you know, oh, this guy lost his house, this guy lost to everything to alcohol. I've seen that shit, man. Motherfuckers just become winos, man. Become alcoholics and shit. You know, lose their family and shit to the alcohol, man. You know? So that's the thing about it though. So me not surrounding myself with wine bibbers was the best thing, one of the best things that could happen to me though, man. Cause I don't have to be in the scene. Cause it's just so easy just to drink beer though, because it's there, man. Because they offer it to you. You know what I'm saying though? Because they offer it to you. So the best thing, it's like, for example, someone that uses drugs though. You know, there's a trap house, you know, right there, you know damn well there's drugs though. And you know damn well if you go there, it's just easy access to do the drugs though. You know what I mean though? So what the fuck you do? You stay the fuck away from the trap house. You know what I mean though? And then the people too, man, they like to do all this type of shit though. You stay the fuck away from them though. And they wonder like, wow, how come I haven't seen this person? Well, what's happened with this guy? They always wonder what happened to you. But they don't examine themselves and be like, well, maybe he's not around me because such and such though. Never hold himself accountability. Never have it though, because they're always thinking, oh, maybe he's just because he's doing this or he's doing that, or maybe this is holding him back. No, nigga. It's the reason why is you. The reason we don't want to go around you is because of you. Not because this is holding me back though, or holding us back though. No, nigga, is you. Don't change your ways. You know what I mean though? So that's the thing about it though, man. So like I said, alcohol has been the downfall. It's been the horrible thing to people, man. You know what I'm saying though? Drinking so much though, eventually your liver goes out. You need dialysis and shit. All this other shit that comes with it, man. You know what I mean though? So let me get this. I think it's the last one right here. Yeah. The book of Ecclesiastes 31 and 27. It says, wine is as good as life to a man. See? Wine is good, man. Like honey, like water, right? For example, water. Water is good though. But if you start drinking too much of it, motherfucker, you could drown. So there got to be a balance though. You know what I mean? If it be drunk moderately, what life is it then to a man that is without wine? See, you know how to sip. You know, you gotta learn how in the world to say sip, man. Just sip. For it was made to make men glad. Yeah, man. You drink, dude, just chill, man. Just chill. The fuck you over here shotgunning beers or taking shots though, man? Like, nigga, drink your beer, chill, man. You know what I mean? Drink your alcohol, like, just chill. 28, it says, wine measurably drunk in a season bringeth gladness of the heart. See? Measurably. See? Like, measure, as in, like, you measure something, though, to know how much amount, though. For example, like, I'll be like, you know what, man? I'm just gonna get this 3-pack. This is good for me, though, man. You know what I mean? I'm gonna drink more. And if I drink less, that's on me, though. But this little 3-pack, though, right here, this shit for me, man. You know what I mean, though? I don't need to be drinking more than the 3-pack, though. A tall cans. Or, you know what I mean? If I drink less, that's on me, right? It says, it's gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. See, get a buzz, man. You know, when you get I don't know how it works with different people, though. But when you get a buzz, though, you're just chill, man. You're relaxing and you're just, you know, having a good time. And 29 says, but wine drunken with excess, see, drinking a lot, maketh bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling. See, get drunk, so drunk though, eventually you want to start picking up fights and shit though, start arguing motherfuckers though, you know. And you can't tell me that doesn't happen though when you drink a lot of, well, to some people that don't happen to them, you know. Eventually you'll be like, man, this guy right here, he's drunk, bro, he likes to start shit, let's not bring this motherfucker though. And or this motherfucker, he's not coming with us, you know what I mean though, he's not coming with us though, because this nigga likes to get drunk and start shit. I'm go to a party to have a good time, right? See, drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds. See, you start all that shit though, man. Eventually your ass gonna get fucked up. You see, as 31 it says, rebuke not thy neighbor at the wine, and despise him not in his mirth. Give him no despiteful words, and press not upon him with urging him to drink. See, you fucking telling him, hey, drink, come on, fool, drink. I have a cousin that do that shit though. Hey, I just drink, fool. You know, like, nigga, if he don't want to drink, because I would check my cousin and shit. He'll tell that to other people and shit. I'll be like, hey, nigga, like, if you don't want to drink, fool, he's a grown ass man though. He'll be like, nah, still, fool, you know, like, come on, drink. I mean, I know it was a strategy that he would use though, because he knows that you drink more, you can go to the store and buy more though. So this nigga, this nigga's a demon, man. You know, this nigga, oh, cousin would do that shit though. When he try to do that shit with me, I'll be like, nah, nigga, I'm cool. You know what I mean? But I see him do that shit to other people and shit. Like, yeah, just drink though. Want them to drink and shit so they could go buy beer and shit though. You know what I mean though? So that was a fucking demon, man. You know what I mean though? So, you know, like I said though, man, drinking moderately, like I says here, is fine. But don't drink to get all blacked out, man. You know what I mean? Which, and it's a culture nowadays, man. Well, it's been a culture though, but it's been the shotgun and beer, or taking shots though, man. Fucking never will I do take shots like that again though, man. So, you know, so with that, you know, like I said, it was just a simple video though. Hopefully it was edifying. Till next time I say, Shalom.